It's dirty December again. And yes, it's Christmas season in Lagos. And the street of Lekki is buzzing with lights, jollof rice, and of course, the I Just Go Back, aka IJGBs. These are individuals who come in with their foreign accents. Some of these accents are sweet, but some we just don't understand. They come in flashy clothes and exaggerated tales of life abroad. This year, however, nobody stood out quite like Tokunbo. T-Flex, the most popular I just got back from America, who lives in New York. Well, technically in a basement apartment in Brooklyn with a roommate who sleeps on their dirty couch all day long. With his fake accent and Instagram swag, Tokunbo was on a mission. What? To dazzle Lagos. And most importantly, find a wife material. Tokunbo lands at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport wearing a fur coat in the crazy Lagos heat. He had Gucci slides and sunglasses the size of a windshield horn. He strolled through the custom with an air of importance, dragging 6 oversized Louis Vuitton suitcases, 5 of which he bought from Ali. At the arrival gate, he waved dismissively at his cousins, who came to pick him up in their 1995 Toyota. Ha! I can't enter this keke-looking car now. What if paparazzi snaps me? He proceeds to order a boat ride, selecting the most expensive option. But the driver cancels after seeing his 6 suitcases. Eventually, he accepts his cousin's ride, squeezing inside the back seat with a suitcase hanging on his lap. The smell of fried yam and fish from the front seat make him frown his face. Ew, what is this local odor? Abroad doesn't smell like this. Tokunbo's first step was his family compound in Surulere. His cousins rushed out to greet him, excited to see the Yankee big man. T-Flex, see as you fresh like today's, shouted his cousin Fire. Tokunbo smiled, adjusted his fake gold chain. You know nah, Yankee things. I don't come now. I don't come to spoil you guys. He handed out second-hand Nike shoes that he bought from Goodwill, claiming these are custom made from an exclusive New York store. Wear them with care, he said. His cousins were too excited to notice the faint smell of feet in those shoes. Next, Tokunbo hit Instagram to document his arrival. He posed beside his neighbor's Lexus and captioned it, "Just landed, Naija way. No time, no darling." To show his neighbors he had arrived, and of course with money, Tokunbo organized a grand party in the family house, full of single ladies. And of course, they are looking for big boys to sweep them off their feet. The DJ was blasting a loud music, a caterer frying small chop, and children running around. Tokunbo walked around like a king, bragging about his mansion in America and how he drives 3 Teslas and 1 Lamborghini and 1 Ferrari. Wearing flashy clothes that he borrowed from a thrift store in New York. Every sentence starts with, "In America, we don't do this. In America, we don't do that." And he keeps spraying $1 bills at the crowd, shouting, "Enjoy! Money na water. Dollar is nothing to me." Girls were impressed, and soon Tokunbo spotted Chichi. She is the definition of Pepper Dem Gang, a Gen Z baddie. He walked up to her and said, "You must be a model or something, right?" Chichi raised an eyebrow. "I am a makeup artist. What about you?" Chichi asked. "I am a tech guy, logistic, and some entertainment on the side. I run my own company in New York." Tokunbo said. "Really?" Chichi said, immediately thinking of how to get him to spend some money for her. "What is your company called?" she asked Tokunbo with a smile. "Well, you probably heard about it. It's called the Lone Star. Technology. And of course, Jollof LLC. "Wow, impressive. So you are here to invest in Nigeria?" "Of course, I'm looking to give back to my roots. In fact, I've been thinking of opening a branch of my company here." With a sweet mouth, Tokunbo promises to give her heaven on earth and to make her his girlfriend and take her to America. "Baby, you will be my queen in Queens," he tells her with a wink. Days later, Chichi's family invites Tokunbo for lunch. To impress them, Tokunbo eats a mountain of pounded yam with ogbono soup. But his stomach soon starts to rumble like a thunder. He excused himself and runs to the toilet. Unfortunately, the toilet is connected to an old septic tank. Sock away. As Tokunbo sits, the tank collapses with a loud crash, sending everyone running outside. Covered in embarrassment and a bit of mess, Tokunbo blamed the incident on Nigerian engineering. Still determined to buga, Tokunbo takes Chichi to the fanciest mall in Lagos. He walks into the mall like he owned the entire complex, his chest puffed out as if he was about to sign a multi-million-dollar deal, wearing oversized sunglasses and holding Chichi's hand like a trophy. He shouted loud enough for everyone to hear. America no fit compare to this place. Nigerians, we sabi enjoy life. And Chichi, did I tell you I have a building in Banana Island? Oh no, said Chichi. I am only staying at my family house just because I'm humble. Chichi nodded, not because she believed him, but because she was already calculating how much she could milk from this self-proclaimed Yankee tech bro. They walked into a high-end designer store. Tokunbo's eyes struck at the price tags, and his soul briefly left his body. $350,000 for a jacket. Now wetin dem take sew am? Gold thread? He said, but he quickly recovered, remembering his big boy status. Chichi baby, pick anything you like. You deserve the best, he said. Chichi smiled mischievously and picked up an outrageously expensive handbag. Tokunbo, on the verge of tears, picked up a few shirts and headed to the cashier. That will be 1.2 million naira, sir, the cashier said with a professional smile. Tokunbo handed over his shiny foreign credit card, doing his best to maintain his composure. The first swipe declined. The second swipe declined. By the third swipe, Tokunbo was sweating so much his fur coat was soaked. It must be the network issues, he said with a nervous laugh. The cashier, clearly unimpressed, tried again. Sir, this card is not working. Do you have another one? Tokunbo leaned in and whispered, abeg, just pretend say e go through. I go sort you later. The cashier raised an eyebrow. Oga, no be like that we dey do here. The growing crowd burst into laughter. Chichi stepped back, pretending not to know him. Tokunbo, now fully drenched in embarrassment, pulled out his phone and said, baby, I just remembered I have a meeting. Let's go. Dragging Chichi along. He left the clothes behind and exited the store like a thief. Just as they were leaving the mall, a group of area boys spotted Tokunbo. See a Yankee bobo, Oga Dollar. You never said to us so since after that party. Tokunbo froze. Boys, you know say we dey cashless economy now. I no dey carry cash anymore. The leader of the group stepped forward, holding up one of the $1 bills Tokunbo had sprayed at his party. This one na fake money, you dey whine us? Before Tokunbo could respond, They grabbed his fur clothes, oversized sunglasses, and designer shirt and pants as compensation. "You go thank us later, Yankee boy," they said, laughing. Now, left in a white singlet, short and a borrowed Gucci slides, Tokunbo looked like a man who had just escaped a Nollywood action movie set. As if the humiliation wasn't enough, Chichi quietly stepped inside and called her real odogu, Naija bobo, men wey dey talk, wey dey do, to come pick her up. A sleek Elsa pulled up minutes later. As she was leaving, Chichi casually said, "Sorry oh, God will settle it for you. Uncle, I just got back." She laughed and walked away. "Baby, who is this?" the odogu asked, pointing at Tokunbo. Chichi waved dismissively. "Oh, him. He's just one fool from my area. Don't mind him, Joe. Baby, let's go." As the Telsa zoomed off, Tokunbo stood there, dusting off his pride. One of the area boys patted him on the back and said, "Oga, you no try sha. Next time, try spray real dollars." Tokunbo finally made it home by hitching a ride on an Okada, clinging to the rider as if his life depended on it. When he finally arrived at his family compound, thin as he looked, his cousins erupted in laughter. "Haha, see flex, see as you look like roadside mechanic for your teeth. Is it not you people?" Tokunbo said, stomping right inside his room. That night, as he laid in his thin mattress, staring at the mosquito net above him, he thought of how to take his life more seriously, get a job, and start living a real life when he returns to New York. By the time Christmas is over, Tokunbo is hiding at home. He refuses to attend any more parties or even step out of his family compound for the fear of being laughed at, because Chichi had told everyone in their neighborhood about his life. His cousin made fun of him, called him Oga Buga, and even his mom, she said, "Next time, stay for your Yankee, I beg. No dey disgrace person for here." It's time to go back to New York. Tokunbo bought his flight, wearing a new fur coat he bought in the second-hand market at Yaba and carrying just one suitcase. Thinking to himself, "Next year, I will stay in my America jeje until I am truly rich, because this I just got back life is not easy." Tokunbo still hadn't learned his lesson. Determined to buga one last time, he boldly slid into a first-class seat, whipping out his phone and struck his best Instagram post. But before he could type "living the luxury life," a cabin crew member politely tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, sir. This is not your seat. Economy is that way." As Tokunbo reluctantly made the long walk of shame to the back of the plane, the other passengers burst into laughter. Tokunbo yelled at them and said, "Don't worry, I will soon buy my own plane." A guy answered him and said, "At least buy your own first-class ticket first. Oga, no dey do pass yourself, Joe." Thank you so much for watching. If this story made you laugh or even just a smile, don't be stingy. Please hit the like button, share it with your people, and subscribe. Who knows, just your laugh might inspire Tokunbo to finally buy his own plane. On the 6th day of Christmas, my village gave to me 6 kids a dance.